So what was you doing at 24? Dotting and bopping? You upgraded from a hoe to a porn star, okay? Hey, Samore Love bugs, you have now tuned into my Basketball Wives recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so. Also be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos, like Twitter, Google+, Facebook, wherever, okay? And also, don't forget to hit that like button and check out my other channel, which is Samore Love TV. That's where I'm going to have my love and hip hop review tomorrow, mañana, okay? So let's get into it. So Doug and Jackie, they were talking about this whole Malaysia date that he had, and he's just like, it was nice. And you know Jackie, she's just like, oh my god, oh no. I mean, come on girl, Malaysia does not want Doug. She's not remotely interested in him at all. So just calm down, chill out. It's not even that serious. Malaysia, she tells Brandi and Patrice that she's gonna be meeting up with Jackie, and she does feel a tad bit different about her. Like, it seems like she's starting to warm up to her. So it seems like she might be breaking down those walls just a little something, just a little bit. But Malaysia's she's still being reserved towards her. She still has her reservations. Shaunie's back and she's talking to Jackie. She is also going to be turning 40, so she wants to have like a little get together or whatever. And Jackie also is telling her about how good it is to be 40 and how the sex is, and with her and Doug, he's like super sensitive like a child, and it'd be like boop boop come. I'm like, oh my god, how can I unhear what I just heard? Because that is gross. I don't want to visualize Mr. Doug like just coming all over the place after he's had sex with her for like 2 minutes. It's just gross, you know? So that part I was just like TMI. I know Shaunie was kind of like, ew, that's TMI too. Anyway, so Malaysia, she goes and she meets with Jackie. And let me tell you something. Jackie, she had on some trench coat looking thing, like some kind of coat there. She had on gloves, a scarf. I'm like, isn't this LA? In LA, isn't it normally hot? Like, what is going on here? I don't understand why she looked like it's about to be a blizzard. I was confused for a minute. Like, am I watching Basketball Wives New York, or what is happening here? So anyways, they meet up and she brings some flowers with her. Malaysia ain't take the flowers because she like, I don't know if it's some kind of voodoo business going on with that thing, but I ain't taking it. And I don't blame her. All of a sudden she smelled it and she dropped down dead or something happens, you know, so she didn't take it. So anyways, Malaysia explains the reason why she's not her friend, which is basically, as we all know, because she said the thing about shooting her in the head with a 9mm after she knows how sensitive she was to hearing those types of things, especially when that's like pretty much what happened to her own brother, her flesh and blood. She also starts to go off on a tangent and says, you know, I never felt any way towards you, even when I found out your name was LaQuisha. What does that have to do with anything? The fact that her name is LaQuisha. Why, are you trying to say because you have a ghetto name I'm not supposed to be friends with you? Like, what? I didn't really get. And that's the same thing Malaysia says. She's like, I don't care if you are to call me LaQuisha. That's my name, but I choose to go by my middle name. And if that's what you want to call me, then go ahead. She was like, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you're going off. What does that have to do anything with what we're talking about? And it's so true. It was like, it didn't make any type of sense. Then Jackie goes to say that they're both two Leos. Shout out to my Leos. I got my Leo people. They're the best. I have some really close friends that are Leos. So yeah, she says shout out. I mean, she says that they're both Leos and they should be running together and they should be friends. And then when they go outside, she tells Malaysia something about how her mother had requested for her to be friends with her again. And she starts tearing up. You know, she's always crying. And I really just hope that that's true, because for you to use your mom in this, it's like, you know, if it's not true, it's a little bit low. And then she's all crying and everything. She does seem like she started to get Malaysia to kind of bring down the walls a little bit, because Malaysia does tell her, you know, I don't hate you. So at least that's progress, right? At least they're speaking, so it might get a little better. The ladies are all having a spa day, And they go around the room and kind of just talk. And when they get to Megan, which was like the second person, she says, well, I'm a real B. What she says, well, I'm Re and I'm a real. And what she said, and she doesn't like lying ass B's or something along those lines. And everybody just kind of was like what? Girl, what are you talking about? Where did that even come from? And then she goes on and says that the reason why she said it is because of Patrice. And everybody's just like, wow, she's straight coming for this girl right now. It was just like super like weird for her to just come out her face like that. So anyway, then Drea wants to jump in, and Drea wants to start defending her and talking, telling her what she feels about her. And I'm just like, Drea, but who was talking to you though? Like, why are you so obsessed with this girl that you feel the need that you gotta say something? If Patrice is a grown woman, if she got something to say, she can say what she gotta say. I didn't understand that. So Malaysia, she asks Megan how she knows like people and why is it that she's there, and Jacki is like that she's like her little sister. And then she's like, but didn't you tell us that you're not really that close with Jacki? Like, you just kind of met Jacki not too long ago. She was like, well, yeah, like it's only been 3 weeks. But Jacki's like, but hold on, we had the same publisher. I actually felt close to you, like you were a real friend. So Jacki's kind of feeling a little slighted right there, like, wait, hold on, what's going on? She's starting to really see that this chick might not have her best interest at heart. And it's kind of making Megan look bad. Megan's starting to look like she's a little bit of a liar too, because now they did it, you know, they've been asking her before quite a few times, especially Drea's been trying to give it a 3rd degree, but now they do it in front of Jacki. So Jacki's starting to see like, okay, something ain't right here. I gotta be careful with this one because she's denying me. Didn't they do that to Jesus? Okay, girl. Drea and Jacki, they're looking over the commercial that Megan assisted with. You know, she was like the little model or whatever. And Drea points out that Megan has a little bit of a fupa. And for those of us that don't know what a fupa is fat above your boop boop. Yeah. I guess I got a little fupa because I got a little sack right over here. And I ain't ashamed of it. I love my little fupa, you know? Anyway, so she has one of those, and it kind of shows a little bit, or it could have, maybe she could have ate something. I mean, she didn't know she was going to be doing this commercial according to the way they put this, it went down. She was just kind of helping Jacki out. So she might have had like a little bit of food before she came. You know, she didn't know she was supposed to starve herself so that she would have a flat stomach. So anyways, I guess they fixed up the commercial to make it, cut that part out, kind of cropped it so that part doesn't show. So, I just felt kind of like Drea was gonna find anything. Like, even if it was like perfection, she would have found something to say, because when you don't like somebody, most times you find something that you don't like about them if they're doing something good. You know, it could have been a little bit of jealousy or whatever. And when Megan and Jacki meet up, Megan tries to like switch up everything and say, well, I didn't want to give them the opportunity to talk about you. That's why I didn't really tell them that I knew you like that. Girl, please. That is like the lamest excuse ever. You're pretty much denying her. So Jacki's not stupid. She's catching on and she's realizing like, okay, this girl may not be a friend that I thought that she was. She may not really be my little sister after all. I mean, Jacki always want to put somebody under her wing and then kind of break them apart a little something. So, but I don't think it's going to be so easy with this one, because this one is not even really considering her a real friend like that. She's just trying to get those connections in. That's what it seems like she's trying to do. Megan and her black lipstick, she's at the party for Jacki now for her commercial launch, and also so everybody could taste a little cognac. But this girl is so two-faced in Megan, because why? They're all there, right? And in the confessional, you know how you have your little talk? She drank it and she was like, oh, it's strong, when she was talking to everybody. In the confessional, she's like, Jacki needs to go somewhere with that nasty cognac, because she needs to not quit her day job. That thing tastes nasty. It's disgusting. Like, she was going in. I'm like, but dang, you don't gotta tell everybody. Like, maybe somebody might have wanted to buy it. Now they're not gonna want to buy it because you just said it was nasty. You know, she's going in on the poor lady. So that's how that was going down. And then her and Drea once again start to get into it because she calls her out about talking about the fupa. Like, first when she asked her, like, what did you say as far as your criticism, because Jacki had told her, you know, Jackie's starting to mess again. And she kind of tried to downplay it and make it look like she was giving constructive criticism, which it was kind of okay, you helped out, but I feel like once again it was a little bit of a shady kind of help out. So she just kind of says it in a good, positive way. But then Jacki comes like, oh yeah, the fupa. Like, girl, the fupa. She's like, wait, the fupa? What? So then it starts to get into it. And that's when she calls her a hoe to a porn star is what she is. And she told her, what was you doing at 24? You was stopping and thotting and bopping all over them poles, girl. So I don't know. Next week, I guess they're going to be arguing a little bit more. When we see it again, they're probably going to start off from right there, which was the highlight. Okay, so that was pretty much it. It wasn't too much to talk about. Pretty quick video, straight to the point. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see you in the next one. Later.